It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Williams on the play action. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Seahawks football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Smith start with a throw here. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And no, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Smith in the pistol. Left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. A clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 3. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Shotgun snap to Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Going to run again with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Escapes a defender. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, Smith to throw. Connects with Fant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Walker on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Smith. It's caught Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
30-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Cut near the goal line. And that's good for a first down. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Off the play fake, Williams. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He's got it at the 24. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Smith setting the throw. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. Walker on 1st down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense up to the line fast. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Finds Smith and Jigba. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And again, it's Smith. Walker hauls it in. It's a Seattle touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Offense in the hurry up here. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Smith back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Allen there to haul it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Walker now from the gun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Touchdown, Seattle! A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down throw by Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Reek Woolen with the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 27. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Myers' kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Keyword, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number 1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to